Hi.
I'm this guy, and I did not give them permission to record.
Okay.
I said you can.
I said they can be in the building recording the public areas.
There you go.
The
public areas.
Okay.
That's where we were.
No, you were filming into the convention.
Okay. So hey,
It's on video.
Whoa, don't touch me.
not
You're going to
touching
have a civil rights violation.
That's the sheriff,
okay.
Merced
May I see
County.
your ID, please?
You may not. Permission declined.
What's your name?
Guy with the camera number 1, as I mentioned to this gentleman. Guy with the camera number 2.
Okay.
So are you blocking me from entering a public building?
I'm trying to
I
talk
won't
to
get
you.
physical with you. I mean, I'll respect any lawful orders that you
So
give
listen,
me.
a lot of their files have personal information in them.
That's their problem.
That's not
Okay,
right.
so you can't record
We
them.
can't record anything we can see in
Anything we
public.
can see.
If you didn't know that.
No, it's not
Can I ask you a
public.
question?
You don't know.
Hold on.
You don't know.
Have
You're
you seen-
dumb.
Have you
S260.
seen Men in Black?
I have not.
Yeah, well, you need to look it up. So what happens if we have a good memory? You're going to start erasing our memories because we looked in the wrong direction? We can record anything we can. Those cameras in there are public record. I can do a public records request for every
Can you
camera
start
in
this way?
there.
Hey, Mr. Hemming.
I'm good for
I got a sheriff deputy here from Merced County. Her name is Dietz or Dietz. She's making a big deal and she's probably gonna try to get us arrested.
260.
Because we're at the Human Services Agency and they're making false claims that we enter for stricter areas.
Guys, buckle in. What you're about to witness is the perfect example of what happens when authority meets resistance built on knowledge. A female deputy from Merced County walks into a situation she doesn't understand. A simple case of citizens filming in public. But instead of upholding the Constitution, she decides to enforce emotion over law. The cameraman stands his ground, calm but relentless, demanding accountability. Within moments, the scene transforms from confusion to confrontation, from control to exposure. This isn't just another audit. It's a lesson, a reality check, and a full-blown legal schooling in progress.
Actually, my paralegal.
And if it's under threat of arrest, we will leave.
You wanna tell her
It's only
something?
Threat of arrest.
Yeah, so if they want you to leave the property, just leave the property. You're found on property when they get there. Then the argument is, well, where'd they find you? They found you in a place where the public is allowed to be. They didn't find you in a place where the public's not
Exactly.
allowed to be.
Yep.
So you're in an open lobby. So if you'd like them to leave the lobby, they'll leave the lobby. But tell them why they have to leave. You know, if it's not, is the area not open to the
It can't just
public?
because they don't
They're
like
being
what we're
asked
doing.
to leave the lobby because they're recording people's files.
Says who?
Says them. They said they have.
record people's files from the lobby. Did
Okay.
you see them record? Or did you see them recording anything, or you just walked in them with a camera on?
She's citing them already.
I'm not citing them.
You are. You are.
I asked
No,
what
she's
was
just,
going on.
she's just connecting investigations. Probably going to fill out a field information card. She didn't see you doing anything. There's no evidence to support the claim that you guys did anything. But what they are saying is you're disturbing the peace. So if you're disturbing the peace, then leave.
But we were walking peacefully. We didn't
that's
say a
what you
word till
should
they
be
approached us, just so you
articulating,
know.
is that your presence is causing a disturbance,
I'm
and
actually
they'd like
conducting
for you to
business
leave. Now the whole accusation of documenting other people's
You're not
privileged
stupid or anything.
information, that's a lie.
All begins when the officer steps in, trying to stop lawful recording inside a public building. You don't have permission, she says, but that's where her mistake begins. Because the law doesn't require permission to exercise a right. The cameraman and his lawyer make it clear: public property, public access, public filming, all legal, all protected. Yet the deputy refuses to listen. She doubles down, her pride louder than her logic, her badge outweighing her understanding. Every word she says digs her deeper, while the camera captures every second, every violation, every threat, every false claim of
That's not a reason. So
You're radioactive and
go
stupid
creative and say, hey, they don't want you here because you're disturbing them. And then you leave. But you don't sit there and lie about it.
Yep.
Have some respect for your position. Do some
for you.
legwork and be creative. Don't dishonor your position. Don't dishonor your badge. Don't do that. But if there's an issue that
Well,
they're
you should tell them
All I've
that
asked-
they have the right to be
Gentlemen,
here.
All
you
I've
have to
asked your
leave.
clients is for a form of ID.
She wants to ID us. Like,
But you understand the law, right? They don't have to give any ID unless you're going to arrest them.
are you gonna arrest me?
I'm still investigating.
And even
She's still
then, we
investigating
don't have
because
to
she's
give
too dumb
ID.
to realize what we're doing.
Just
You
let
can't
her
arrest us for not
investigate.
IDing. That's a secondary
that?
charge.
It's not a charge, dude. There's case law against that. If you want to do that, go ahead and do it.
All right.
There's case law against that.
All right.
Kuroga says
The
otherwise.
problem they were having
You
is
don't
that
have-
you guys
they don't
are
have to ID
recording
until they go
behind
to
their
coaching.
desk.
We don't have
You
to
know
ID.
that, and if you don't know the law, go talk to your.
So are you
go
guys
talk to your
gonna leave the
boss.
property?
Kuroga says you don't have. They don't have to ID
don't have to
until
leave.
they go to
Let me
coaching.
ask you this: is it under threat of arrest or is it a request?
I'm not threatening to do anything.
So if I walk
Are
in,
you guys going to go back into that building?
Maybe.
if you're not going to arrest me and violate my civil rights,
The
yes.
problem that they're having is they don't want you inside their lobby.
Their feelings do
recording.
not trump our rights.
Then leave the lobby, then walk
Ma'am,
outside the lobby.
what if I had a purple shirt on? They didn't like it. Can they ask me to leave because I have a
Why?
purple shirt on?
The tension rises when she calls for backup. The lawyer joins the conversation, guiding the auditors calmly through the chaos. He reminds the officer that no law has been broken, that no private files have been recorded, and that a lobby open to the public cannot magically turn private because someone feels uncomfortable. The irony burns through the scene. A public servant enforcing privacy on public property. As the debate unfolds, logic slowly replaces emotion, and it's clear who knows the law and who's just wearing it on their chest. The officer's voice trembles under the weight of her own confusion.
Don't you listen to what
No,
your
but
lawyers
there's not a difference.
my lawyer.
You're wearing your garments different than your activities. There is a valid
Their
excuse for them to ask you to leave.
clients
They can't.
have the right to privacy.
They can ask, but we can decline, ma'am. With all due
And you
respect.
can get arrested, and then you can get
And they
arrested
have the
for
right to
failing follow
refuse
the
They have the right to.
lawful order.
We're not asking for service. Our business that we're conducting here, which
This
is
is
lawful,
their.
ma'am.
A bond leave. Walk out the door, please.
I'm out the door already.
Just walk out the door. Don't make us.
I'm out the door. Yeah, I'm out the door.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
My business that I'm conducting here.
All right, I'll call you back.
You think
Involve
you're
any
going to argue
help?
and win with the
I'm
police?
just
You're fucking
recording.
pretty clueless.
All right.
You're not
Working on
gonna
this
win
one.
with the
Yeah, she
police,
looks
you know
stupid
that.
either way. Yeah.
It's a
All right, I'll
lawful
call you
activity
back.
protected under the
You're
Constitution.
not wearing a purple shirt. You're in there with a camera and they don't want you in there because you're causing a disturbance.
Yep.
Your presence is causing a disturbance. So you f***ing leave.
All right.
You don't be there. You don't be there. And the whole argument of the purple shirt is the dumbest argument on the planet because it's
That wasn't
irrelevant.
me.
You're not wearing a purple shirt.
That was a good one, brother. Come on, man.
right.
Even you know that stuff.
I'll call you
That
back.
analogy was perfect. That analogy was perfect. You're that.
Hey, down.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hammond. I'll call you back.
Thank you guys.
So what's gonna happen?
If you guys are not going to bug them anymore, then
How were we bugging them?
you're recording their files. I'm not going to.
How am I recording her files? Well, then arrest me already.
But instead of walking away, she pushes harder. She asks for ID, even though there's no crime, no detainment, no lawful reason. The lawyer immediately checks her, reminding her of the Fourth Amendment, reminding her of every lawsuit that started the same way. The citizens stay cool, unmoved, while the officer keeps slipping. Every time she tries to assert control, the law pushes back. And that's when the conversation shifts, from education to exposure. The officer realizes she's being schooled, not intimidated, and her only escape is to bluff. But the cameras don't blink, and neither does the truth.
I'm not going to arrest
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm calling you out. Arrest me. I'm not gonna leave.
Ma'am, here's what I'd like to do.
Arrest me already. What the hell?
So I was being told, I didn't witness it, but I was being told that they held the cameras up over the glass, which does have confidential information that belongs to a client.
Which is the onus falls on you to protect that. Not me.
And I did tell them not to videotape through the glass, through the,
Did we?
to that.
Did we?
Yes,
If
you
we
were.
look in that
Did I?
You were.
How
It will
legal
be
is
on
that?
you. It will be on your video. That was said and
You don't
done.
have to engage with them.
Deputy,
What's up?
isn't glass designed to look through?
Anthony X.
Glass is designed to look through.
Anthony X, First Amendment.
You want a card?
Please. I just want to clarify one thing real quick.
I'll call you back. Hold on.
If I walk in there, will I get arrested?
You're such a crack. I'm gonna make you look like a complete fool, man. I can guarantee you that. You're gonna look, man. I hope you're not married because you're probably gonna go through divorce tomorrow. You should arrest me so I can own your house, your car, sleep on your bed, because I'm gonna own that personally. Come on, calling you out. I ain't scared of jail. I'll be out, and I'm gonna sue you. My charges are gonna get dropped. It always happen. It happened already twice.
Frustration sets in. The officer tries to twist the story, claiming they filmed through glass into private records. Yet the cameraman's response is sharp and immediate. Glass is designed to be seen through. The lawyer laughs. The crowd watching online will too, because it's not just defiance. It's fact. The deputy stands cornered by her own narrative. Instead of admitting fault, she hides behind procedure, but it's too late. The internet doesn't forget. Her every move, every word, and every baseless accusation becomes permanent evidence, preserved in the digital courtroom of
This is funny, man.
Ma'am, can you do me a favor and write the incident number on there as well?
You think you're gonna scare me out with jail? You want to enforce feelings? Wow. Wow. This isn't my first rodeo, like I told him. This is like my 3,000 video that I done on people like you, man.
Sorry, brother, but your lawyer's a clown.
You're sick, man. Thank you.
With the incident number?
Yep, I'm gonna get all those radio conversations that we're having. I hope they record all that. I'm gonna get your camera footage. I'm gonna get all your emails. I'm gonna get all your pictures on your phone. I'm gonna do a sick public records request on you. I'm gonna do a sick public records request on you.
Just not go back and.
A public records request that no one has ever done on you. I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna pull everything out on you.
So I just want to clarify one thing. So like, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to leave, but just out of pride, because this is a public building, I want to do one quick walker. I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm just going to walk in that entrance.
They've asked you not to go in there.
Well, my question for you is like, I'm respectfully defining. My question is, I'm not trespassed.
The thing is, you don't understand, bro. The point is for them to push it.
No, this is owned by our taxes. So my business, let me explain to you, is the First Amendment, freedom of press. I'm working on the story.
Then comes the breaking point. The cameraman calls her out directly, daring her to make an arrest, calling her bluff in front of her badge. His voice grows louder, sharper, challenging not just her authority, but her confidence. It's the kind of moment that separates those who understand the law from those who merely quote it. The officer, now visibly shaken, refuses to arrest him because deep down she knows she's in the wrong. What started as an attempt to control the narrative has turned into a spectacle of exposure. Her badge doesn't shield her from logic, and her pride doesn't stand against proof.
The First Amendment trumps any penal codes, any statutes, any rules, any regulations. So my question is, this is a yes or no question. Will I or will I not be arrested if I walk in there, do one quick walk by and leave just before I go?
You're not going to go back in there right now.
Well, you can't stop. I mean, will you arrest me then? That's my question.
If you continue to trespass, yes, I will.
No, I'm not trespassing.
We're not trespassing. You can trespass in
What is the
public.
definition of trespassing?
Yeah, when you're asked to leave and you're in a private property. This isn't private.
This is private.
This isn't private. This is my building. I paid for this.
They've asked you to leave.
They can ask whatever they want.
Sit here.
So my question, so just
Call
to
me your
clarify,
supervisor.
just to
I
clarify,
wanna hear
will
from
I
your
be arrested
supervisor.
then if I go in?
Yep.
So you're saying then on camera that I'll be arrested for walking in a public building on public property
Yes.
because
You know
I have
what?
the camera?
Let's go to her. Can you give me a ride to your department? I'm gonna go give the to your department.
Before long, the deputy's frustration turns into retreat. She claims trespassing, twisting public space into private property. The lawyer calmly dismantles the claim, explaining that a taxpayer-funded building is not private, and asking someone to leave for recording isn't a legal order. The logic cuts through her argument like a blade. She's trapped, her authority crumbling under constitutional truth. She threatens arrest again, but this time it sounds hollow. The cameraman stays composed, recording everything. His closing words sting. You just violated my civil rights, and it's all on record.
Give me a ride, because you're being rude.
Threat of arrest, we're not going to go back in. This deputy in vehicle 009 has just violated our civil rights under California Penal Code 52.1, the Tom Bain Civil Rights Act. She's up for litigation, guys.
I want to see how this is gonna uphold in court.
So ma'am, I'm not going to go back in since you just violated my rights. But it's on record that you violated them. That's the only reason we're not going in.
Okay. Stay outside then.
Under threat of arrest.
Are you gonna arrest me if I go back inside?
I already answered your question.
You answer him. I didn't ask you.
What's your question?
Are you gonna arrest me if I go back inside?
If you continue to trespass, I will.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your department and I'm gonna make a big public records request on you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, so have fun. Make sure you didn't delete any pictures off your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the dust settles, the narrator steps in with clarity. If this happens to you, don't let anger drive your actions. Don't risk arrest. You already hold the evidence. What matters is knowledge, documentation, and persistence. Because every unlawful order, every rights violation, every abuse of authority adds to a larger fight for accountability. This isn't just about one officer. It's about a system that allows ignorance to walk in uniform. So remember, always record, always know your rights, and never let emotion silence the truth. Stay sharp, stay free, and keep the cameras rolling.